just realized that you're never gonna change. You'll always stay the same.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Yanni E channel. For those who don't know, my name is Yanni, but I decided to call this channel Yanni E because people who first start to meet me, they call me Yanni, they forget the E, so I just put Yanni.E because can't forget about the E because I'm quite lovely, But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys my look that I have here. If you don't know, today is Pride and I woke up early in the morning to make this video, and I'm just coming back from the parade so I can film my intro. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Hey guys, Voice Me here, and the first thing that we're going to be doing today is we're going to apply some concealer on our lids. And I know you guys are looking at the video, my eyebrows are already done because I figured that I wanted to make a different video for my eyebrows because I have a start to finish, meaning if you don't know what to do, where to go to get your eyebrows done, we're gonna do them ourselves. So starting off, we're just putting a base so the eyeshadow can lay on top and show very pigmented. Okay, so I just wanted to say that I literally kept talking throughout this video, and if that's not a problem to y'all, it ain't a problem to me. But if it's a problem to you, then I apologize. So starting off, we're going into the Juvia's palette in the shade in the very far right corner from where the screen is at. And we're going to just be putting that as the first base, you can say, for the eyeshadow look that we're going for today. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. And I'm using this Amazon brush. And let me tell y'all, this brush was not cutting it for me. Like, it really was not doing what I wanted it to do. I don't know if it was because of the concealer underneath. I don't know if it was because of the shade. All I know is that it had one job, and it was not doing what I wanted it to do. So I went in and I picked up my old brush. This is a brush that my grandmother got for me, so she held it down because I don't know where she got it from. Grandparents be getting things from anywhere. But yeah, that brush was really putting in some work after that Amazon brush did me dirt. So yeah. Okay, so I didn't really show this part, but I went back into the Juvia's palette and I got the shade Adam, which is the shade above from the one that was in the far right corner, which was Fulani. And I'm just basically putting that on top of the Fulani shade so it can give like a little tiny ombre, not too much, not too little, because this is not really the main attraction of this look, so we just wanted to have a little fade. So as y'all can see, one of my eyes already has a cut crease on it, and that is because while I was trying to do that cut crease in the little mirror that I had to look in, it was not cutting for me. So I went ahead and I went and did the cut crease off camera, and then I went and did my other eye on camera. And the type of concealer that I'm using is the same one that I had used for my base, and I'm just using that to outline, make the cut crease so the shade can come out more pigmented. And for those who are watching, yes, I know that my mirror is broken. The other side is perfectly fine, so you will be seeing this mirror multiple times, okay? So in this part, I am just making sure that my cut crease is to my likings And usually when I do my cut crease, I try to outline my eyeball. Like, you know, I try pushing into my skin and outlining my eyeball, because if you really think about it, that's a cut crease there. Like, push down on your little eyeball, follow that outline of it, and I kid you not, you will have a cut crease. But don't take my word for it, because not everybody's eyes is the same. It worked for me, it might not work for you. But what I am saying though is, when I do my cut crease, I follow the shape of my eyeball. Okay, so this is my favorite part of this look, which is obviously the bright neon pink. And this shade is from Makeup of Murder. This is their neon pigments. It comes in a pack of 7, and these shades, when I say they do it themselves, they really do it themselves. Like, you don't really have to do much. All you have to do is make sure you have a base for it to go on, and you're really just dabbing the color on. That's really all it is. Sometimes you probably won't even need a base, but with this look, I would just prefer to have a base on first, and then just to apply the pigment, just to make sure that it's a full pink. So in this part, as I am doing my liner, my light starts to fall. But you know, let me put that back up, chill, act like you ain't never seen that. And as I get back into doing my liner, you guys are gonna look at this part and be like, what is she doing? Well, whenever I attempt to do my liner, it always messes up my eyeshadow, and I was not trying to have that today. So I'm doing a ghost liner, which means I'm starting it from the back, starting it from the front, and I am not doing the middle where my eyelashes are, because that's the part that messes up my eyeliner. So as you can see in the video, I'm starting from the back, I'm making my wing, and I am not touching nowhere near my natural eyelashes, because it would really mess up my look. As I am finishing up my ghost liner, I know you guys can see that black dot on my left eye. And that came from me attempting to do a full liner. I knew I could not get that full liner on because I know I was going to mess it up. But the Makeup of Murder neon pink pigment definitely saved that look because that eyeliner was going to really mess it up. But hey, when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade. So in this part, I am basically showing you guys how I use concealer to clean up all of my dirty work. Because when you do these eyeshadow looks and you don't got tape on the side of your eye, I am telling you, it will make a mess. And when you go on to doing your foundation and everything else, it's just not gonna look as nice as you want it to look. So we're just gonna use concealer to clean it up, and that definitely helps. So yeah. So at this part, my face is basically flooded in concealer, and that is my way of just saving foundation because I usually mix two different types of concealers to get the shade that I like that fits my complexion. And I'll take one lighter concealer than my color and one darker concealer than my color, so it balances out. So after I get my concealer blend in, my highlight, however you want to call it, after I get that blend in, as you can see, I will go in to using my foundation. So in this part, I am using the L'Oreal True Match Blending Powder, and for this part, I am basically using it as a highlight, you can say, but it's also making my makeup more matte, and I'm just putting it in areas that highlight would normally go, which is underneath the eye, around where the chin is at, on top of your forehead, and those little areas and stuff. And as you can see, it's just making the makeup very matte. So as you guys can see, I already began to use my Anastasia contour palette, and these are the matte shades, I believe. And as I'm using them, I'm just using them to contour, sis. We just want to get those jaw lines a little bit more sharp, that forehead a little bit more small, and that's about it because I don't really contour my nose, so yeah. Okay, so now it's definitely time for the glitter, and I'm using the NYX glitter primer, and I'm putting that underneath my eyes, and I'm using a small little elf brush just to get that in the areas that I want it to be. And I'm just basically spreading it out, making sure that it is out evenly, because you don't want one side to be more chunkier than the other. So we're just making sure it's evenly spread, so when I put on the glitter, it goes on smoothly. Okay, guys, so let me give y'all a little set, because when I start to stick out that tongue, girl, I'm about to just film myself right now. I didn't think this look was going to come out the way how I thought it was, so it was starting to come out more than what I expected it to be. And I got a little excited, so let me be. So this is the part where we begin to glow. And I am starting off with using the highlighter from Ulta Beauty. And this highlighter is going to give me a purple kind of holographic kind of glow. One that you are going to want to wear in the summertime. But let me tell y'all something. It glows, but in my opinion, it gives kind of like an ashy glow on the darker skin tone. I'm not too dark, but I ain't too light either, and it was kind of make my skin a little bit ashy if you ask me. But I saved it with some of my Fenty Beauty, because you know, trophy wife makes you glow like you never glowed before, sis. So now that I'm done putting on my highlight, I am going to get my angel lashes, sis. And I have them in baddie, you know, because we about to be real baddies today. And I'm going to put my lashes on off camera because I put them on kind of weird, guys. I don't want you guys to make fun of me. Oh my God. Yeah, so this is how I achieve this look. For those who are watching, saying, oh, that's not even a full liner. But can you tell them? Can you tell if it's a full liner or not? You can't. You cannot tell. So stop. Right now. It's okay. Everybody got their own way. So with that being said, I'm going to leave, come back, then do an intro, and that's about it. Oh my boob not showing or nothing, because you know I ain't got no boobs, so I gotta be like this. So I've definitely been walking around. Haven't really seen much, but okay. All right, mochas. But the experience is there. So it's like that people here. Oh my fucking gosh. So we've been here, I don't even know how long we've been here for, but it's mad fucking packed. And these motherfuckers don't know how to motherfucking move. Like, we is walking. We walk in unison. Everybody trying to get to the same place. Like, come on, we trying to get off this block. Like, but niggas don't know that.
No, I don't need your money, you're not working. Not hypnotized, but it's working. It's working. Vibes and all you love.